Yes, I'm interested in the vast and the tiny. I'm really interested in photographing through a microscope as well as through an airplane window. I'm very much interested in the correlation of organic shapes of nature, the fractalization, but also the repetition of a form, whether they're infinitesimally small or vastly big. It's something that is the most human element that is common to everybody, everywhere in the world. Several years ago, there was a period in which I had a lot of tears. And there was a certain moment that I thought, wow, I wonder what these tears look like. What would a tear look like up close if I could see it? And it so happens that I have my own microscope, an old Zeiss microscope with a microscopy camera attached to it. And so I saved some of my tears and I decided to start looking at them up close. And the first thing I saw was, oh my goodness, it looked like an aerial photograph. And I shoot aerial photographs, and I thought, wow, this is in a microscope, but it's aerial looking. Wow, what are the implications of that? And I was really excited about it because I thought, well, this is a place that doesn't really exist, but I'm visiting it. I'm passing through it like emotion. You pass through something. The point of the journey of where the emotion took you. So for me, that became the point of being really intriguing. I wonder if the next tear would look that way. And so it made me start thinking, I wonder if a tear of joy would look like a tear of grief. I wonder if there's a difference. My curiosity becomes my passion, and I move forward with that. And taking pictures of tears from a variety and a diversity of emotions, and then seeing the effect of how something can be visualized, something that's really invisible, but making it visible. It was really, and continues to be, a really interesting exercise for me. And I have the sense that our tears are another kind of language that have a way of communicating something back to ourselves and even to each other.
I am sure they too join in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man. And as you talk to us from the sea of tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility.
One day I received an email from Stéphane Placier, the artistic director of Dark Hair, and he had seen the exhibition at Palais de Tokyo. When I had first shot that image 7 years before, I had thought to myself, wow, this tear looks like lace. And so how incredible. All these years pass. I receive an email from a company in France that manufactures the finest lace ever, and they're saying to me, we want to make your tear into French lace. So we had a conversation that we proceeded immediately, and it just has been wonderful, you know, and now it's lace. So I had a tear of emotion that turned into Chantilly lace. To know that this came from the origin of my own emotion, and then to be wearing it, and years later, so the emotion that I had at that moment, that tear, it's evaporated. This project has been ongoing over a long time, and it's evolved. My interest in what I'm exactly looking at has evolved, and the place where I'm at emotionally and in my own world is different. So it continues to be interesting, and it's taken me into territories in the world that I never would have expected. How that's going to open up into the future, who knows? You know.